Four things that your consultant will not discuss with you is what I'll be sharing with you this morning. The first thing is one, they will not tell you that annual crop is gambling. You want to plant annual crop, like you want to plant vegetables, you want to plant pepper, you are planting tomatoes, you are gambling. Why did I say you are gambling? Because you cannot predict exactly what the price will be when your harvest is ready. You can only have idea. Yes, because in every crops that you are planting, especially the perishable crops, there is the peak period. Peak period is when the price is extremely high. It means the quantity in the market for that crop, whether tomato, whether pepper, or whatever you plant, is not much in the market. So the price will go up. So we call it peak, as in the price peak, when the price is very high. Now, it's when you get the peak period that you get good price for the crops you are planting. So now, for you to get the good period, peak period means you are targeting. There's something we call targeting. So it's like gambling. You know, when you are gambling, this one go win, this one no go win. Those are the kind of thing. But most times the consultant will tell you they are the easiest to make your money. You make money once you plant 1 acre of cucumber, you harvest 800 bags. Yes, definitely you harvest 800 bags. But the 800 bags, at what price are you going to sell it in the market? You might get to the market and that 800 bags you suffered and used a lot of money to plant, you might be selling it for 1,000 per bag. At 1,000 per bag, you are losing on cucumber. At 2,000 per bag, you are not making money because you bought pesticide, you bought rope for staking, you employ farm workers that did the work for you. You did a lot of things before the cucumber gets to that stage. So at 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, you are running a huge loss on cucumber. Meanwhile, you can sell as low as for that when there's plenty of cucumber in the market. That's why I said you need to target. You have 10 acres and you just plant 10 acres at a time. Those your 10 acres, if the harvest come at the same time, you are going to run at a loss. Because the moment you harvest 10 acres, 800 bags times 10, that's 8,000 bags of cucumber, or some other farmers planted just like the way you plant, and then you all get to the market at the same time. It means the price will come down. Of course, now we know if you don't sell it, you're either going to throw it away or you take it back home, which is very impossible because you're going to pay another transport money. And what do you want to use it for at home? There's no preservation for it. So you have to sell, because sometimes you meet the peak and sometimes you meet the glut. The glut is when the price is extremely low, when every farmers have planted, every farmer in Sokoto, in Kaduna, in your state, in Ondo, and then you get to the market and you see plenty tomatoes. At that time, they'll be begging, come buy now. I beg, catch them now. Take them. Pay any amount. Pay any amount. Imagine something you are paying any amount for. It means the farmer is running a huge loss. So there's the peak and there's the glut. And those are the things you need to really consider before you even set out to farm. These things the consultant will not tell you because the consultant have never experienced it. I am a typical farmer, and that's why I could share this with you. When I say typical farmer, I am a typical farmer. The second thing the consultant will not tell you is the price is not stable. When they are doing calculation for you, if I want to give you most times I don't write proposal for people, but if I want to give you a proposal, they will quote the proposal and say, from 1 acre, you harvest 800 bags of cucumber. And if you harvest 800 bags of cucumber from 1 acre and you are able to sell a bag for 5,000 naira, imagine 5,000 multiplied by 800. Hey, money don't come, yamfu. You know, that's the calculations they will give you. Or they will even give you 10,000. Yes, we sell bag of cucumber 10,000. Imagine 800 multiplied by 10,000. That is huge money. And so you run to the farm with that calculation. But they did not tell you the part that, hey, you might even plant and have that 800 bags and not get any, and be selling as 1,000 naira or 2,000 naira. And you might even plant and not get 1 bag. Quote me there. You can plant the same cucumber and not harvest 1 bag. Why? What happened? Because your production system have issue. You know, consultants are not into production. They are just into projections. They project and tell you this is what you are expecting. But when we tell you production might not look like that, the same seed you use, the same seed that somebody is using on my own plot, may be used in somewhere and it will not work. So these are the other factors you need to consider. So I'm just telling you things that your consultant will not tell you. They will not go into details. And that's the reason you need to go and learn before you start planting any crop. Another thing they will not tell you is that perishable crops have shorter lifespan. And so, like the gambling that we are doing from the beginning, it is still gambling. Perishable crops planting is gambling. Ask me, I'm a gambler. I've been gambling for years. Sometimes you meet the market and the tomato basket will be selling 30,000, 40,000. The same tomato basket you are selling 30,000, 40,000 might be sold in the glut period 2,000, 3,000. We even throw it away. I remember several times we leave vegetables in the market when we cannot sell it. When it's surplus, we leave vegetables in the market. So these are the things you need to consider before you go into farm. These are information that your consultants will not, your paper consultants will not tell you, except if you move close to real farmers. Okay, so you know where to source for your information when you are looking for it. I'm right here. I'm Farmer Yinka Adeshola. My name is Yinka Adeshola, and you know me very well.